quick recipe for you guys that was handed down from generations of my family. My grandma used to make it. Obviously, she makes it differently because she kind of knows the recipe off by her, like she knows it off by heart. I kind of had to ask her how to make it, but this recipe is called shukushuku, and it's like basically coconut balls. It's really easy and simple, and there's 2 ways to make it. I'm probably going to have answered all your questions at the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy and like this recipe. Bye guys! And the first, you just take the grated coconut in a bowl. You can use coconut chaff, but I'm using flake coconut. And then you take 3 egg yolks. And you take 2 scoops of sugar. You can use evaporated milk. I mean, you can use condensed milk, but if you use condensed milk, it's going to be a little more sweet. So I'm using evaporated milk. So I'm just going to mix everything together. And I'm using a lot more coconut, so I might need a little more water. Okay, so while that's sitting, I'm going to take the coconut milk and I'm going to drain it in the next bowl. And I'm going to use the whole pan because I have a lot of coconut. Just pour that in there because it needs to be sticky enough so I can roll it. Okay, so this is the finished product. As you can see, it's sticky enough so I can roll it. This is egg yolks, the flake coconut, and the coconut milk. So what I want to do is just take little balls of coconut. And this is just like how big you want it. Mine's going to be like medium size, so you're just going to roll it in your hand and pat it down so it's like right size. And then I'm going to roll it around in breadcrumbs. Just make sure that it's like, it's not too soft so it'll break apart. And then I'm just going to leave that there. And I'm going to make all the rest and I'll get back to you guys. This is the final product of the shukushuku, and this is when it's breaded. This is 31 balls right now. I preheated my oven to 170. And I'm just going to wait till they have to sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the oven. I'll get back to you when I take them out for about 10 to 15 minutes. So this is the finished recipe of the shukushuku. So that's how it looks. The breadcrumbs. And the one thing I would say about this recipe is that the particles fall. So the ball's not going to be always all stick together. So I would say probably just eat it as like one, then put it in a ball. That's somewhere over there. But yeah, you can eat this as a snack or you can share it as a dessert. I would like it as a dessert because it's more sweet. But I tried it and it's not too sweet and it's not too plain. So I like it. You could drink it with milk. It tastes good. And yeah, so that is the finished recipe. It's really easy and quick and tasty. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this and tell me how it tastes. Bye guys. I chose to make my significant dish, which is shukushuku, which is made down from my family from generation to generations. My grandma always used to make it when I was a little kid, only on special occasions like Christmas and Easter. Maybe that's why it's so significant to me and why I choose to make this dish because I don't eat it a lot and I thought it would be perfect to make because it's quick, easy, and it's very tasty, and it is very similar to some things that they eat here in Canada, which goes to my similarity and differences in how the chosen food is made differently in Canada than it is in the country of its origin. Country of its origin for this significant dish would be Nigeria. It is an Igbo dessert, which is certain trade in Nigeria. It's a certain religion. Um, what it is, it's basically like a coconut macaroon, which they eat it here in Canada, so that would be a similarity. It tastes just like a coconut macaroon, which with a little African twist on it. Some differences will be that it, if we were to bring shukushuku here, they would not know what it is because it's called obviously a different name, and it is wrapped with breadcrumbs. Coconut macaroons, I actually did my research. It is full out coconut. So they usually, instead of rolling it in breadcrumbs, as you seen earlier in my video, they roll it around in coconut powder or coconut shreds, and they use the whole coconut shredded as the inside, which was different from mine. So that is a difference. So another similarity would being that they eat coconut here. Coconut they sell here. Um, but another difference would be that back home we don't have a certain recipe. My grandma just makes it off by her head. She doesn't have a recipe. If we was to bring shukushuku here, they would probably not know what it was, and they would need a recipe and a guide to follow because it is different than making coconut macaroons. It does have a little twist on it. So that would be some of the similar differences. And I already stated the significance of this dish to me. I don't eat it a lot. It's really sweet. I like it. It's easy to make. I don't, my grandma used to make it when I was a little kid. It was my favorite dessert. That's why I wanted to make it. And I had to ask my other grandma because this grandma that used to make this sadly passed away. So I think this is why this dish is so important to me, because she made it so good. And like, that it just, when I make this dish and when I think about this dish, it just reminds me of her. So yeah, I like it a lot, and I'm gonna get emotional, but yeah. um why I chose this particular dish was because it's really quick and easy. And I think my class would have loved it because it's really sweet. They actually did. Everyone that tried the shukushuku enjoyed it because it was just a little, it was a nice twist to end off the day with all those foods and rice and everything. It was a nice, sweet, light snack to end off the day. So I'm pretty sure I listed um detailed ingredients throughout my video. It included a comparison of the similarity and differences between the culture of origin and its comparatory dish, which I just did. Detailed personal and family significance of this, which I said my grandma. 1 2 minute explanation of cast presentation, which I talked about my dish in front of the class, and the sample of food, which I brought it and it was delish. I hope you enjoyed my little recipe, and see you soon. Bye.